Hey, what's up, guys? Sean back, and I did finally do the Where Are They Now episode of Lonnie that one guy had been commenting for like a month straight for me to do. And I like Lonnie. I think he's a fun guy. He's fabulous. Like, he's everything, right? Lonnie's a great guy. I don't have any problem with Lonnie. His brother seems like a great guy too. But apparently, they have some grievance with Dr. Now and the show, which I'm just like, why wouldn't you? It's reality TV. Like, yes, you love to believe that everything is so true on the show, but I mean, I know in my heart of hearts that half that stuff is set up or made up or something like that. But the end result, you got what you wanted out of it. You got the weight loss, you killed it. You actually had to gain weight, which is crazy. But I just figured we would check out and see what he's been talking about on TikTok. And yeah, let's get right into it.
So I was on a TV show called My 600 Pound Life. I've been in a good place, so I want to talk about it. So last week I spent a few days telling y'all a little more about myself. And I don't ever talk about my 600 pound life because honestly it was an awful experience.
So he's got some kind of repressed memories. Also, Lonnie Dunn did his eyelashes or something. His eyelashes are going all kinds of crazy right now.
And before anyone comes at me and says I'm ungrateful or I'm this or I'm that, that's okay. You can have that opinion because
I can't tell if that's rocks or a Peter pump in his elbow or like in his armpit right there. I'm gonna go with rocks because I don't think he would just have a Peter pump in the background.
you didn't live it. So, that is 1000% okay. So definitely, so as many of y'all do know, and if y'all don't know, my brother and I were on my 600 pound life. I used to weigh 516 pounds at my top weight.
Congratulations, Lonnie, you killed it. But the part that I remember the most is your brother thinking he'll catch cock cuties if he's around you. But that's just the funniest part I saw in the episode.
And my brother filled out a questionnaire online on that show because he was a fan. I had never really
Oh.
watched it. I had seen it and was aware of it, but it really made me sad, so I didn't watch it. Man, you think TV is uh, something that it's not? So,
I mean, we all know it's BS. I don't think anybody is actually like on certain websites going, yes, that's 100% the stepfather, stepbro. Like, I don't think anybody actually believes the scenarios they see on anything anymore. And if you do, you probably need help.
um, those people are in it for the money, and that's okay. It would have been better if they had been honest about that instead of lying to us. And that's the problem that we had such a hard time with is they lied
Hey, check out his fingernails. Mine are kind of fabulous right now too, because my girl's daughter just painted them all up.
to us. There's a lot of promises that they didn't keep. There's a lot of things, but honestly, I mean, me and my insurance, and this is the thing, they don't pay for anything. Nothing's paid for. So me and my insurance paid for my surgeries. I had gastric sleeve almost 5 years ago.
I thought for sure that the surgery was paid through, like, from the show through Dr. Now. I didn't think there's any way that it was coming out of his own insurance. That's crazy. That's something I didn't know.
I had Dr. Now also did my skin reduction surgery on my tummy and my legs. I don't know if y'all can see them, but anyways, there's the scar right there. But the actual experience of, and so very successful, very thankful that I've had these surgeries because I'm thankful for the and I am thankful for Dr. Now and the surgeries that he performed on me because they have changed my life and helped me.
I think it's pretty nice that he at least came off and said that part of it. Because if he was just ungrateful for everything, because even if it was a bad experience, I mean, you killed it, my dude. Like, everything has to have turned around for you at this point.
That being said, they're still awful people. They shouldn't be allowed to work with people. There's no mental. They truck in for us. What was that lady's name? I don't even remember her name because I met her one time, and I don't watch the show because after I was on it, I definitely didn't watch the show.
Did he have the hot therapist, Lola? Lola, the one that's always got like the snatched wigs and stuff? I don't think he had Dr. Paradise, because Dr. Paradise is pushing pee everywhere.
Because I found out that they were treating all these people horribly, and like I mean, our episode, we were triumphs, but they still treated us like we were garbage. And they had a story to tell. And this is how all TV works. The producers write a story. Even in reality, the producers and the production write a story, and then
I so wish I would have sent that questionnaire in because I would have let them go wild with the story. Like Sean's going American Pie on apple pies every single night. He can't handle himself. And I would have been known as the pie pounder the rest of my life. And I would have thought that was hilarious. Like I wouldn't have gave a damn.
you come in and you film whatever storyline they are portraying. And they needed a villain, and my mother was the villain. Um,
Evil
and
witch.
and if you've ever watched that show, Jonathan Nalzarn obviously has a he blames his miscomings on, or his I guess he blames his life on his parents, because he always blames something on everyone else. And the cast members do get a lot of, well, it's they're always blaming their mama or blaming their daddy or blaming this or blaming that. No, 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 that was
Okay, if I see somebody that's like extremely overweight, I'm gonna think, huh, what led them to this point? I still haven't even figured out 100% what led me there. Like, there's a lot of soul searching that has to happen with that. And I think if people, like, even if I see a kid that's acting out a little bit, I'm gonna be like, huh, I wonder what's going on in their life. Like, what's going on in their head? Because I just don't think anybody is just inherently evil. I think that they start out good, something happens that turns them that way.
a script that's written, and that's all cool. Um, but there needs to be some transparency there. My problem was how me and my brother, we were successful, and we are triumphs to success, and that's because we, for one, were given time to succeed. Our first episode, A Year in Our Life, took 4 months to film. We started in August, we wrapped in December, and it aired in January the 1st. Season 8, episode 1, if you want to watch it, and season 9, where
Oh, I've watched it, Lonnie, and I have read the comments that people left. I think the funniest one I saw is, damn, Lonnie wasn't playing. He went and got himself a cutie. So congratulations to you and your boyfriend, because people think that guy's
Where
gorgeous.
Are They Now, I think is what it is. Episode 1, I think, is our Where Are They Now? I don't know. I watched it one time, and it was hard for me to follow the timeline, so discombobulated. I mean, there's one part where they're talking about me going to have skin surgery, and I've obviously, clearly had skin surgery. But it was so hard to follow.
Am I just that stupid that I didn't catch that? I like to think I'm pretty perceptive, but I guess I missed that damn part.
But they really, really treated us terribly, and thank God that John and I survived that. A lot of people haven't survived it. People from our season, Gina from one, she was so sweet, and they filmed her for 2 months. And they said, "Oh, she told me this. She said they're moving up my episode because they said I've done so good." And I go, "Oh."
Oh my God, Gina's the one that didn't bathe for a month. I think I went pretty hard on her, but there's a reason that I don't look and see if they've passed away beforehand, because then I'm not gonna even be able to joke the way I do. So I think that's probably a bad thing. I probably should start looking, but like I don't want to know that. We're all at death's door at that point. I just will feel bad forever later because I like, damn, I really kind of went in on that one.
Oh no. And as you know, they made her look like complete garbage, and she was one who sued, and she has now passed away from complications of being overweight. I think cellulitis was the official, but that is a complication of being overweight. May she rest in peace. And they didn't care. There's one girl who passed away, and I don't watch the show. I just know these stories from other, so I don't know these people's names. She passed away, and one of the producers was telling me um, that she had to go out and hound the family. They did this whole memorial episode that absolutely traumatized the family. She's like, we were beating on these people's doors and stuff, and I'm just like, ugh. And so this is how these people are. But again, that being said, I have been very successful in my weight loss. I have followed my own program. I don't follow doctors now. Doctors, a lot of people.
Look, I think the moral to the story is just to realize, like, hey, this is reality TV. Not everything you're seeing is real, or like it's all kind of played up, which I think you would know, especially if you watch something like I don't know, 90 Day Fiance. I think that stuff's pretty played up too. I don't watch it because I'm a guy and I have balls, but there are definitely reality TV shows that are way, way played up.
If you want to know Dr. Snow's weight loss program, he gave us a 1,200 calorie diet, no fruit, no sugar, and sent us home with his book that doesn't actually have a diet plan. Do not ever buy his book. I use MyFitnessPal. Me and John
How dare you talk that way about the fat Bible? That is the holy sacrament, the holy golden corral. That's everything.
used our MyFitnessPal to keep up with the 1,200 calories, and also that is a great resource because it has a social media aspect, so you can connect with other people who are losing weight. They find recipes. You can even put in recipes, and it'll break down all your macros and everything, so you'll be able to do that. But do not buy Dr. Now's book, and do not, like, his diet plan is a joke, and there wasn't really one.
People will ask all the time, like, what's Dr. Now's diet plan? I'm like, I don't know, 1,200 calorie, low carb. You can figure it out from there. But I'm pretty sure he does have some diet stuff in one of his books. Like, I know he's got some kind of recipes, like cucumber manwich or something like that.
But there was we would truck in to go see Dr. Now, and they would film that shit. But we were home most of the time doing all this on our own with no direction or help from anyone. They would come in and film you when they were around, and then they would yell at you if you weren't doing what they said, and that was a lot of it. But anyways, I digress. But I just really wanted to tell you, if y'all didn't know, that I was on this show, and I do get a lot of questions about John.
Look, everybody knew you were on the show. Like, that's probably what's got you most of your TikTok followers at this point. You were hilarious on the show. I don't think they painted you bad at all. I think they did you like some serious justice when it came to that. Some of it was pretty funny and stuff like that, but I don't think you were painted in a bad light. Not nearly as bad as some of the other people, but let's check out part two and see what he's got to say. Well, look at this. Doctor Now is an effing monster. Pretty much, his son is worse. That's the lashes are lashing. That's what I said. Yeah, but it would be so cool if you rewatch your episode a little clip at a time, broke down everything. I already did that for you. Just watch my damn channel. I did it. I got gastric bypass 14 years ago. I got so upset about Doctor Now doing the skin removal surgeries. He doesn't take the time like a plastic surgeon does, and it makes the results. I mean, I don't know much about plastic surgery, but I think if you nip tuck anything, like I'm good to go, just get rid of it. I told them they could take my stomach with a spork if it got it out of there and I'd lose weight. I always thought they paid for the procedures. I definitely thought about that. The boat for nothing. Yeah, let's check out part two.
Do get a lot of questions about John. John was so traumatized by it that he doesn't want anything to do with social media or anything. He just wants to live a private life. Um,
It's probably because the first thing John said is, I'm estranged from my brother because he likes to play around with tailpipes. I think that's probably what traumatized him at some point.
it was very awful to him and his family. They were really, really, really awful to us. And so when y'all ask questions about how John is doing great, but I'm not allowed to. I'm not allowed. I respect his privacy, so I'm not going to give y'all John updates. If you notice, I don't usually answer those.
Oh, come on. You two together was part of the magic that made the show that much better. You need to get John on your damn channel so this thing can blow up. Actually, go follow Lonnie if you're on TikTok because I like the guy. I don't think he's a bad person at all.
Questions. That is not what my platform is about. My platform is for me to share my life, my journey. I would love to share more of John, but he doesn't want that. We got what we needed out of it. Those people are awful. Um, they should be ashamed of themselves, and someday they will absolutely pay for what they have done to people.
I mean, nobody goes unpunished. Like, so I'm sure that they'll get their comeuppance if half of what you're saying is true. But at the same time, I think you just gotta look on the bright side. Like, you lost a lot of weight. Yes, it was out there for the world to see. And I kind of put myself out there, so I get it. Like, it's a lot. People know a lot more about you than you probably wish they know. But for me, I just don't give a damn. Like, you could ask me my deepest, darkest secret, I'll tell you.
And maybe someday we'll get together with all the cast members that I'm friends with, and we can all tell our awful stories. So, and a lot of times I don't tell my awful stories because I get so much hate because people believe the script that Jonathan Nowzarden wrote for the cast members and Dr. Now to say. Like,
Okay, I think we should have the hefty hangout. You guys invite me because I have now watched like 80 episodes of the show, so I think I'm pretty much a damn expert at this point. And I will give you my synopsis and my breakdown of the show because my version's way better than anything anybody else thinks of.
it's all very much let's make Dr. Now look fabulous when in fact he wasn't. He was just a regular old doctor who got paid for all his surgeries and he got paid. They get paid from the networks. They get paid. Oh, and we did get paid. We got $1,500 an episode, and we paid for all of our services. I went
1500. I don't know. If you guys want to see me do like some loofah loving or something in the shower, I'm gonna have to get more than 1500. Although 1500's a lot of friggin' donut holes if you're really just gonna bomb it anyway.
in debt on that show, so you know. I'm grateful, yes, I guess. But anyways, I hadn't talked about it, and a lot of y'all don't know, which is great because honestly, I kind of want to pull away from it and don't want to. I'm going to tag them in all of this today because I like to be a little thorn in their side because all the things they lied about. But I'll make sure.
I mean, do you really think in the scheme of things they care? They've been sued by the fat republic before. Like, I don't think My 600 Pound Life really cares. They just keep trucking. They're a machine at this point. And if you get to that weight and you need that help, I think it's a positive. Even if you try on the show, you'll come off positive. I don't think there's a negative there besides you have to show them like the fupa like McLovin move or whatever when you're getting out of bed.
Sure that I tag and at them at this so they see it. But yeah, so that was the story I was going to tell today. My back is still killing me, y'all. I'm getting better. It'll get better. Love y'all.
Jesus, Lonnie, I don't gotta know about your love life, but all right. So that's Lonnie's take on the show and exactly how bad it was. I mean, I I don't think everyone's going to have a positive experience. I think you got positive results even if you don't like the experience. You just have to embrace it and kind of be like, "All right, it's a chapter of my life. It's done. It's over with. I can put it in the past." But I'm grateful for that time because it left me in a much better place as a person, and I'm not sitting here in pain every single day, still living and suffering. But I think all in all, it's just a net positive. That's Lonnie's take on the show. But I also have a theory of why he's mad about this because I found this TikTok.
Hey y'all, today we were at Dr. Now's office and I tried to get him to do a TikTok with me. He would not do a TikTok with me.
Oh, Dr. Now wouldn't do the Rhesus Renegade, and now you're pissed off and you're exposing the show.
So the next best thing is Richard. You can see Richard back there being smiling. He's smiling. And then John, y'all. John, look at John. Okay, amazing. He is amazing.
I would pay anything for your brother right now to say we can be Twinkies like he did in the one episode.
Look at him. He's all the things. Let's get this to go viral, like 100,000 views or something insane. And let's get Dr. Now to do a TikTok with me and John. Let's make it happen.
Okay, so Lonnie's mad Dr. Now wouldn't do a TikTok with him. That is the other option. I don't know if it's the TikTok thing or it really was that bad, but it seems that he's out for blood when it comes to Dr. Now at this point. Lonnie, great guy. John, you killed it. I think you two are some of the biggest success stories on the show. I couldn't be happier for you. But you guys let me know your opinion on this one and how you feel about it because I just enjoy the show, but I also know it's reality TV. I just like it's funny. It's funny with the way they script it or play it up, and I think some stuff could probably be left out. Some stuff should probably be left in. But that's going to be any TV show. A lot of stuff probably ends up on the cutting room floor. But leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think about this one. And yeah, I'll see y'all later. Bye.